Okay. It is about 6:20. On the... I wish I could freaking lower this goddamn thing. I don't know why. It's not doing what it should be doing. To like there, no, it's a bit high still. Just like to there-ish, I think, or some crap. That's a bit low actually, honestly. To there-ish or something. Hopefully a bit of a camera, bit of English this time, a bit of a better camera angle. Not covering the milk, wondering if like a little funky spot on the top here, or it's maybe covering like the lumps or some of the news anchor thing. But it still shows most of the buildings, all this, all the stocks and mini games and crap. It's not hiding anything on the left. The milk, the total, the cookie, the buildings, anything else, legacy, everything else is still showing. Just have to sacrifice a bit of the like news sticker thing at the top, and then like my lump total, I guess, in the corner here, perhaps. And then is the angle alright? I'll be like playing here-ish. Be looking either over here or over there. Better be alright. I think I've basically smoked my right-hand side camera angle. Take one. First time swapping it over there, by the way, in a very long time, over to the right side. Yeah, it is Tuesday the 21st, almost 6:30. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and restart the game here from my, like, April or May, my spring run a couple months ago. I showed, like, 7 parts where I, from the beginning up to, like, Duo Decillion. Then I did film a, bit more, like, mid-game, where I played a few more, mid-game ascensions from, like, Duo Decillion to, like, Sep 10 Decillion. And just kind of stopped. I lost motivation. I don't know why. I had to do the Queen Beat thing. Never got to that. Didn't feel like it, and just kind of stopped there. And so I'm not gonna, that was, like, over 2 months ago. I'm not gonna freaking go to there all of a sudden 2 months later. I'm gonna go ahead and restart on a new thing and show kind of a new batch, a new run of the game, perhaps. 2026 Payday Part 2. Right, I'm gonna go for like the about half a dozen freebie achievements. Free ones like that one, the name. That one. That one. What is that font? Excuse me. That does not look like 13, but alright. Sell that right off the bat. To get all for it. Now, what is the first 10 cursors? Living load, hang on, I swear, 305. Well, we can do it. We can give our right arm as a sacrifice to the cookie gods. We can do a 305, I think. Doesn't take all that just for a jitter. It shouldn't anyway. It's like a minute, you're hurting already? Excuse me. Yeah, this better be a better camera angle. And crap for it, bam. How the frick? Bam. Thank you. Set your actual. All that for a single CPS, thank you. Thanks a lot. Was that even the best way of doing it? Oh, yeah, by the way, you screwed your chance of, for speed baking 2, by the way, you screwed that with sitting here screwing around. I've missed everything. Let's restart. Hang on. Yeah, let's restart and go again. How do you do like a soft reset? There isn't one. You just wipe save again. Okay. Right. Go again, bam. Mick Parrot, frick that, no. Cookie clicker, what are you smoking? Pat, kind of frick. God, you're dumb. That, bam. Here, boom. That doesn't look like you're going fast at all to me, man. Are you serious? Thank you. Now, boom there. And make your first cookie, and then go dang first grandma and sell her to old Yeller. God dang. For the cheap, easy bullcrap. Well, for you. And then dunking it eventually. After a while. I want that speed bacon and quit. Grandma might be the same 1 CPS. I'm just being a retard. Yeah, I'm being a retard. Excuse me. Yo, that's faster. Kind of crap. Okay, why do you go for the first 10 cursors and give yourself a goddamn hernia in the arm? Skis. I go for the next 2 or some crap. And the first 10 in this crud. Right? And brick off. As far as going fast is concerned. But together. God dang. For 2 more. Bam, okay. Then up to you. You know what? Just frickin' this bam, thank you God. Make it faster as quick. Yeah, use your head, man. Holy son of a living, there's just 7 right there. There's 10. Bandit crop little prevention bullcrud. This bullcrud. Making some dough. Sounds like dough came out of somewhere else just now. Double click the mouse, click it, there you go, bam, come on, dude. Go to chocolate milk in like 20 minutes, I swear to crud. Go wicked fast. That bullcrap, bam, 4 per click. You know, go right now. What is the next 10? 1,000? Frick off. The next 10 grandmas, you can go crud yourself now. How about a farm in like 5 minutes? I swear to God. 4, actually. The next 2 grandmas. Yeah, it was a hardcore bacon. Doesn't look there at 10. Catch up then, kind of crud on that right there. If my webcam might be covering that, it might be fine. And it better be a better spot for it though, swear dude. Now, if I could double grandmas, go for 6 more dude. Oh my God, go for the farms and grab my arm though, yowza. Son of a damn. Alright. Yeah, I should have been having that thing. Excuse me. If you don't. That is a painful 13-14 right there. Frickin' my arm. Hi. It shouldn't take that much frickin' force, honestly. I want a meal. I want the first golden cookie, but it'd be an insane thing. And the first golden cookie last time on camera as well was the most useless, like a congregation before even having any grandmas. It's like, excuse farm. I saw that. Excuse me. Bought the farm. Indeed. Is that a saying or some crap? Kind of crud. Go for the prevention bull crud. I'm gonna go for 10k in like 5 minutes. Because F you, that's why. Who says I couldn't? The next 10 cursors out of nowhere to legit aim as well. Then you start to spam by grandmas and farms. And the next few upgrades and crap. Till that first golden cookie shows up. I'll be a frenzy. Go for a meal ASAP. Bada bam. Ooh, crud. That too, I guess. Fine, dude. Fine, man. Your arm. Excuse to God. Having a medical emergency with your freaking arm, dude. 1265. Bam. There you go, 40 a sec. Okay. Can my arm not be in rehab for a sec? Can it breathe? I swear to God. Yeah, it was the most hardcore clicking. Like, this hurts now, crap. 44 per sec. Where's that thing? This crud. Oh, that was 5k. Never mind, that'll be a sec. 600, 700, 800. Where's the first goddamn golden cookie in a few minutes here? This was a fast freaking store. I want to maximize my chances. I got the next 2 farms. Hang on. Or basically, hang on. You can hear the freaking 14 there. And crap beats where. Bam. 60 sec. And then of course the first lump tomorrow is for the freaking farm. Obviously. Goddamn. If you don't. I'll get these 2 first of all. Hey, I can see the upgrades in the store and the buildings. And a lot of that, they're still down the middle. Incredible. I think it semi-covers the freaking ticker thing. But the milk in the whole left side and the red side, and most of it is fine still. The first -6, oh my god. I want these crap like 20 more a sec for the steel plated rolling pins at 5K. About 100 per sec in 7 minutes or 8 minutes. Then the golden cookie should come up fairly soon. And it's got to be a frenzy for this to work, or a click frenzy. No, it has to be a click frenzy for this to... Swear to God, that means me. If the first one is a click frenzy, I'll get up and walk off. Excuse. There's the frickin' 1,000 fingers. How the hell did I basically call that? Bam, 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 bam. What the frick were you doing? 15, 60 or that, or no, those and those. Let's just go right to a I'm sorry. How is the first... I was joking when I said that. First one is a click frenzy. There's 1,000 per sec. We can dunk the dang thing, by the way. Pretty sure at this point. Come on, yeah. Son of a god dang. Better go with the freaking mouse wheel for another one. About to get to chocolate milk in under 10 minutes. Let's do that now. Some of these, right? And quit. Whatever person just got murdered out there. But that's how you do it. Just even a basic frenzy would be awesome right now. But that's how you do it, son of a crap. Now, the first factory, you think? Or would that be a bit much? The clicking is now dang near useless in a matter of freaking seconds right now. I'm gonna keep farming my way through here, I think. No, hang on. Next two on those. 11:14, I got to half mil in 8 minutes. What the crap was this? I told you I was rushing at the start here. There is no faster beginning than this. I made sure there was no faster start than this crap. Yo, dude. Next two farms. 8 doesn't do crap now. 8 freaking 1,000 fingers and plastic mouse ASAP. God, please continue. Get factories in here. And then I can't do nothing else. I'm one away. I think the first factory might be the for good for chocolate milk or some sort. I'll get to rank 2 in 10 minutes. How about that? How about that for freaking a chocolate milk speed run? How about 10 minutes, dude? Where is... What else can I do? I sold to Grandma. Was that not all of them? There... I got... Got the first goddamn golden cookie. Okay. That is for 248 more. Heck yeah. You are smoking a fat one here. What last thing? Not at 20 upgrades yet. Already freaking sold to Grandma. Got to 1,000 per sec. I guess it'd be the first factory, then a mil cookies total, right? All the speed baking nonsense. I can totally speed bake. Oh, I might have a chance. I'm at 700,000 already. Speed baking 3. Come on. I might actually get the goddamn thing legit first time. No way. Might actually get the goddamn thing legit. Speed baking 3. Hang on. Get the first factory in here now. I think that's the answer for chocolate milk and then speed bacon 3. And then I pray to the Lord after that next golden cookie, right? That click frenzy was the most clutch cookie of the century right now. Of the whole freaking years now. Factory is on the horizon for an easy couple hundred more per second or something. Like immediately. We're on a time crunch though for that thing. I'll get 1,000 fingers and all this crud in a second once I get the first freaking factory. First factory. Bam! For chocolate milk in 11 minutes. Yo! And this video is just getting started. It's not even 20 minutes yet. It is 15 minutes, dude, into this freaking video. You just got here, man. Yo! And then I'll battle this crud, the plastic mouse and the freaking fertilizer and 1,000 fingers. Now, dude. We might actually freaking get there. If you don't tear through the thousands. What thousands? Frick thousands, dude. Go for a couple thousand per second. And the next golden cookie would be like a frenzy right now would get us there. It'd be freaking insane. Bam, dude. 20. Okay, we're gonna do it. We did it. No way, I swear. Speed bacon 3. Because that click frenzy. Yeah, you need a click frenzy on the first one to get number 3, man. Rank 3 on speed bacon. I get the sick type of 8, man. Get the plastic mouse in here, dude. Good God. Please. Oh, thank you. Dinner 30. That's freaking better. Do something. What is it now? We're 16 per gram already. Oh God, then I'm gonna need 1,000 fingers of more crap here. 35 grams. We're gonna get there, dude, with like a minute and a half to spare. No way. Gotta play my pocket. Here it is, speed bacon 3. Oh, 3, dude, legit as well. Cream with this goddamn first ascension. The next few mines have 1,000 fingers. Here it is. With like a minute to spare still. 1,000,000 in like 1340 or some crud. Yo! In 1335. 1,000,000 in 1335. If I can't like do 1,000,000,000 in like an hour or some crap, gotta be insane. There's 1,000 fingers for only more than nothing per cursor, yeah. Swear. And more mines and factories and more of these here, then of course you don't get any hopers. It'd be freaking insane right now. Yeah, so there's all 3 checked off ASAP. And after the next golden cookie, maybe a frenzy perhaps. That'd be sick. And then of course upgrader and other crap. Like, I got 100 buildings, right? Perhaps a mass producer and then fledgling bakery after a while. Then of course the next few factories and first bank eventually. Get crud moving. 10 more is a bit god dang much right now. I swear. There it is. Oh wow, dude, lucky fine. You got me that though. My sugar gas. Get 20 upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I got speed bacon 3. No goddamn way. In 13 minutes, I got freaking swear. Cookie Clicker 1,000,000 world. I know that I'm nowhere near it, but somebody got to 1,000,000 in 650, right? Is 13 minutes good? Exceptional clicking and highly optimized building. A click frenzy was all it took, dude. Quite frankly. For the standard open speed run time, it is solid, competitive. A few minutes behind the record, places well above average casual attempts, about to take 1725. So that is above average just now. That was freaking phenomenal. Sub 15 with never click. No. Hang on, excuse me. That's a thing? Alright, then. That's something else. I'm a monk all of a sudden. I swear. Freaking. What else while we're here? I usually stop part 1 just now, 20 minutes. Frick off with how fast this was. The next 2 factories, crud me then. Then the 50 per clip, the first bank coming up here. Then of course the mega drill, right? You know, gotta go by 10, but yeah. But that was an exceptional time just now, I think. With I guess I don't know how the crit, I don't know how you, what kind of crit is sub 7, but yeah, 13 is well. The frick was Trump doing there? What the crap was that was an above average solid time just now. 13 on a mil. 40 grandmas and crud. I want the minor grandmas and crap, right? Yeah. And then eventually you're gonna get the first few banks getting helpers, and then million fingers be insane as we start to go through the millions. And we are not gonna hit rank 3 in episode 1. You can forget that. Yeah, the air quality alert. There's a lot of fires in Canada, some quid, that have been just torching the skies the last couple days here. How the frick? Looks like way more than that to me now. With the minor grandmas, minor grandmas, 4,000 a sec. That is a Dr. Pepper from yesterday sitting here, and I dang near took a sip. Holy crap. What if freaking got poison in it just now? Worth a lot of money. Yeah, dude. And I'm still not even 20 minutes on the run. We're about to go for 2 mil. About to go for 2 mil in 18 minutes. Oh, for the same as the freaking Mega Drill. Okay, dude, fine. To go for 50 grandmas is a half mil. Okay, dude. I guess we have to wait for a sec while the game is being done. Those 2 pretty good amount. But so does that. So does the Mega Drill at over almost 1,500. 1410 per second. So does that, man. Holy crap. That same thing. Both of y'all. About to go to over like 6,000 per second on this. In like a minute here. Yeah, what a good start to this crowd. It is, I believe, 15 CPS. 15 CPS, by the way, for Uncanny Clicker, yeah. All those include, okay. The Early Bird and Fading Luck. Those are 2 more. Right? Easy ones. Come on, dude. Yeah, already halfway there. Come on, dude. I think it's just those 2 in the first bank, right? Over 27. Crap. Yeah, just give it a minute or 2. And we get there. There, 380, 390, 400. And these like an hour to hour and a half episodes. Incredible. So, got a long way to go here. 2026, part 2, and it's back with a vengeance. Excuse. On part 1 here. Episode 17 or something. Yeah, sorry. A bit dark on the camera. Hang on. Yeah. Configure, bit more gain, perhaps. Yeah. Fixing my cameras to get 1,500 more per second, dang near. Here we go. Bam! 5566. Yeah, so my mother just came back from the store like a half an hour ago or some crud. And that is now twice in a row that she's come back from the store and did not get everything she paid for. So she went back for it just now and then came home again. He's at that garage door was just now. It's happened twice in like 3 days. Like, y'all, what are we smoking down there? Now, the factory or the minor grandmas? I think this is a bit easier for now. How much is that doing? Can't see a whole lot of difference. Who the frick was 100? Excuse me? What was that? You're Cookie, age 100. Matthew, Loose, Bunny. What the frick was that? Graham 100. Mimsy, Ada, Gloria, Nan, Mama, Tootsie, Maud, Deborah Wright. I'm tired, dude. But I got all 3 of those down there, dude. How about 20 upgrades coming up here? Still 7. Wait a minute. Might go for minor grandmas in the first bank, and it's kind of slowing down here. I had a click frenzy and then a lucky. Where's my first frenzy that we need? That's what this operation needs right now. Like, badly. Where is my... And you know what? It should come up like dang about now. In the next moment or two, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I know I didn't miss the dumb thing. And buy the minor grandmas and go for the frenzy here, hopefully. That will smoke everything. Thank you. Bam. Now up. This clean does a fair amount. Now I would like some crud here. 10 more down, 10 more down. Now. Cookie trees or some crap. Don't go for the goddamn bank here, obviously. Yes, swear it. You got some time on it. But I gotta go, though. 7, 8, 9, mil, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Thank you. Swear to actual God. Pretty penny mass producer. Nabam, nabam, nabam. Nabamba, swear. 120 farms. 10 more grandmas here. Hang on, excuse the crowd. 50 grandmas. Yeah, okay. The conveyor belts right here. Are we out? Basically, man. And the conveyor belts for the freaking 5 factories. 2,600 more. From like 5 to 13,000 per sec. There you go. We got mass producer and something else. That was a nice boost right there. And then it was like 7 dang minutes though. 7 or 8 minutes though. Between golden cookies. Like it's 7 minutes and 77 seconds between them. Swear to God. What would that even be? Like 130? That wouldn't be crud, man. You don't gotta do the 10 thing here. On the right and crud. But how do you like having a bank? The first bank in like 22 minutes. How the frick did in a legit round 1 game? How the crap did this happen? Excuse the God, the next 3 factories, I think. Swear to you. 15,000. There you go. There's 10 mil. We got mass producer. Yeah. Like if I, like just like Steve Harvey said, if I see $1 billion pop up on this board in like an hour, I'm gonna tear the goddamn game board down. I'll cut this camera off and freaking run out of the house naked. I'll be done. If I get to $1 billion in like an hour, I'll be done. What kind of crap? And if there's another click frenzy, that might be a thing. A click frenzy now that I have 1,000 fingers and plastic mouse on it, it's at 173 right now. A click frenzy. What would that do? What would that do? Hang on. That is not okay. What would that do? Hang on. 173. I get like 134,000 per click. And what would that do? 173, what actually is it? 0.777 times 13 per sec Potentially like 20 million more on a click frenzy. Oh my god. How about the second bank? You are giving me a headache and wearing me out. With how fast the start went here. Now, I don't think a whopping 100 something is worth crud compared to the next bank here, the next couple of factories and crap. Yes, go after the second bank. Sorry, what kind of crap? And I'd love to wait and give it a chance here, but no, I gotta do more crap. How the freaking, worker grandmas, for example. Or the next mine thing, maybe the next 25 mine upgrade. And then of course we're still looking, 5 to 7 out from the next freaking thing. Oh, watch it, the goddamn lucky that does like 100,000. That's it. Swear, dude. But I got speed bacon free. I got a mill in 13 and a half minutes. That was freaking fastest living crap on a mill, fam. I got to rank 2 in like 20 minutes. It was stupid as crap just now. How the crud? Thank you. Now, 17.9 exactly. Basically 200 per click. I could get like, oh god. If there's a second click frenzy in this video, I will be done. Oh my living. It is most likely to be a lucky, unfortunately. You don't gotta go by 10 here. Let's just... Farms are nice and cheap, so are cursors. How the goddamn. I want my 25 million mines. Want 20k a sec, want the next mine upgrade, and worker grandmas, and the next few banks, and then the next golden cookie and crap. Who just sneezed out there? Heard that crap from up here. Yeah. But boom! Oh, and it's 6 mil anyway. Never mind. Can I have it a bit early, perhaps? Maybe. Maybe? No? What you're on through a fat. That was low, sorry. I'm getting kind of bored because you're being slow. There's no golden cookie, there's nothing. Can I have it? It's been about 7 minutes, I think. I'll take a frick dumb stupid lucky, which honestly they're only good if you're low on CPS, low on CP, low on cookies, period. Boom, 20k a sec. Hello. Where's the goddamn cookie? Where is it? It should be somewhere. We're at half an hour right now. Got to 15 mil in half an hour. Pick up the pace, bozo. There's the next one. That okay was an ore vein. That's worse than a frenzy, though. I mean, it's better than nothing. Excuse me. I guess I'll take the goddamn thing for the freaking worker grandmas here. Just for a whopping 30 seconds. Swear, dude. An ore vein kind of crime. Building buff. Oh wow, it's even more expensive than goddamn freaking oyster. Just okay. That was. I'm not gonna say that was useless, but that was kind of crud. And then I'm waiting 7 minutes for that. And then it's gonna be freaking lucky next time. Oh my, okay, I capitalized on some pretty freaking amazing luck, and now it's been a piece of crud. I just don't know what to do now, apart from banks or some crap, apart from that goddamn thing. And what? How about 20 upgrades for the next achievement? The next 10 farms at the cheapest, we can do that, actually. And then I would like 100 mil eventually. 100 mil eventually, then 20 upgrades. 10 mil handmade. And then perhaps 7 golden cookies. Here's another one. This start went faster, definitely. I'll pick away any fast and nice and quick and easy progress I can. Like this here. Oh, no, it boosts everything. I forgot. That's why that's so goddamn good. Yeah, oh yeah, it just does 1% on everything. Yeah. So yeah, buy those. Can we get things 20 mil? Thank you. Get things moving through the millions here. If there's ever a second click frenzy at any given point here in the next hour or so, I'll be freaking done. Am I too far down to the E? Kind of, because you get to get a nice freaking view of the chair behind me. I'm not sure. Is there a better goddamn thing to do here with the freaking camera? Like this way? Some could. Maybe. There's. Perhaps. Yeah. Maybe. Next bank. And then you're a loser until the next golden cookie happens. God, because I can't think of what. Any easy ones that I'm missing here? I've got the tabloid, the click on it, the what's in a name, the gold cookie thing, sell a Greymon, dunk it. I've got no. There is one for clicking an elf Greymon, but that is way down the road. That's after multiple ascensions. You're being done. Because the next 3 are all 5 mil. That is a whopping 1616. That is only a decent amount at this point for Broom Juice. And Iron Mouse, pretty solid. And Sugar Cookie is kind of the same to you. It is really just kind of getting those 3 for the 20 upgrades, right? To get the 30th achievement. Which is only just now like a whopping 4 or 5% through the goddamn game. Because I kind of did the freaking right monitor just to turn it off. Excuse me. And then we gotta get 100 mil under an hour. It'd be insane. I'm bored. How about the factory is that high already? 10 more mines is a bit much. Am I just gonna sit here and pick my nose through these for these next 3? Hope you do something. Just to get an upgrader, I think. Kind of back to reading the newspaper until something happens here. Waiting for golden cookie number 5. And then, of course, the Ultra Drill. What is that for? Mines. Okay. 5. Yeah, that's a pretty goddamn decent amount. Then Child Labor for like 8,000. Yeah, these two are pretty freaking good amount. Tell you what'll wake me out of my slumber right now. Well, it won't be okay if there's a freaking click frenzy again. God, it'd be insane. I'll snag all 5 of those or something. I get to nothing. I would literally snag all 5 or 6 of these if the worker grandmas even get me helpers. If I have click frenzy just now. But I'm still sitting here waiting for like, oh god, one of these. I guess the cookies first. Then you're just kind of farting along right now, doing nothing. 7 o'clock on the hour. All this goes down. I'm actually done. I'm actually done. What is this luck? Not keep you smart. 9. No. No. Getting helpers, obviously. 15. 22. Yeah. Then you're losing your first temple, though, if you do that, though. Okay, so, like, it happened again. It makes up the freaking the ore vein being a piece of crap earlier. A second click frenzy. Sorry, what the crap? Now, the kitten helpers and the worker grandmas, piece of cake, obviously. For like 15.5, and then, yeah. Those two and bam. 100%, your time to shrine. I think that was 15k more. That was smart. Excuse the crowd. There you go. Yo. It's just throwing out free click frenzies. What is going on? Holy God. Can you see the total? It goes to like the top of the card. I think you can barely see it, perhaps, yeah. It's like just beneath me or something, yeah. Maybe. And then I'm one away here. I should be a piece of cake. Get freaking, you know, one of these or something, and then get 20, yeah. To get 40k per sec, and then 20 upgrades. Hooray! On this whack freaking beginning, I just swear married me and paid my taxes. Kind of a lottery ticket was a stank thing. Yeah, in about half an hour to 45-ish. This went better than it was supposed to be honest. I went 4 and then 5 pretty soon here. To get perhaps either prune juice or iron mouse, or maybe the cookie or something. Maybe the god knows. But I think to the second click frenzy, I got my first temple in like 38 minutes. What the crap? So check. I think it was I got to a mill in 13 minutes. Got my first bank at like 22, and then my first temple in 38. Then got like 100 mil in under an hour. Oh my, like 50 something. Ski, what the frick was this? I will get to 1 billion in like an hour and a half. Be retarded. Here's for rushing part 1 in a new beginning. This could not have gone better. There's 20 for upgrader, right? I think enhancer. Now back to buying stuff. I think, are we? Temples do a dumb amount yet. That would do a fair amount, so would that. But it's the ultra drill and child labor. This would chuck on. Hang on. What would it be now? Hang on. Be a good 17,000 more just from these two. Dude and crap. Should I perhaps give it a minute? Now, when was the freaking click frenzy? Like a few minutes ago or something. Then the next thing, maybe a frenzy, I'm hoping? Like, should that be fine? A frenzy, like for these two, or just those few in general. Two go for like 60,000 per sec. I got like another freaking 20 per gram per sec. Weird, dude. That would shoot us 200 mil in like 50, 100 million, in like 50 minutes. I swear. Got a few snacks back there. Got some goldfish flavor blasted. Got a Taki snack mix border cookies and a freaking hot ruffles. Right. I think we'll save that for like tonight after dinner or something. Yeah, it's the strategy to like goof off and get distracted, do something else. To cut off a few minutes and speed up the waiting process for those, or the next golden cookie, or the next few upgrades. And I'm gonna go to 6 or 6.5. 6.5. 100% for the child labor, and then the ultra drill, and then of course Iron Mouse and prune juice. Then oatmeal raisin, and then of course million fingers and taller tellers are up next. That'd be freaking insane. Excuse the core if I can get more banks though. Buy a few more banks, yeah, that'd be insane. Bam! From 40 to 50 right there. There you couldn't go. Swear! Yeah, please add tens of thousands, 100,000 more CPS to get to the next upgrades faster in only a couple minutes. So from like 5 mil in 100 seconds, yeah, it should be only about 2 minutes to get to this next thing here. Already 2 mil. Kind of waiting for the god dang. I didn't miss it when I was up walking around, but I just better not have missed the crap dumb thing. Now, should I try and yank Fading Luck or some crap on here for this next one? Honestly, I'm gonna go for it. Fading Luck. You'd be quick though on your crap. It may not be that hard, honestly. Wherever it is, okay. I've got 37 or 8-ish. I've got no clue when the last goddamn thing was. Now, and if you miss it, I'll sue. Wherever it is. I'm prepping. We're about 48, 11 into this, okay. For the next goddamn golden cookie and crap. There's no freaking way that I missed it. There's no way, dude. Guess I'll yank that in the meantime. 57 right there. Now, just for the achievement, no matter what it is. I'm waiting, and I'm nervous. 87% now, come on. Ding, 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 dong, ding, ding. Okay. Now, it is right in the center of it. Yeah. Oh, got it, okay. Frenzy. Now, boom. Now, please do something with this quick. 0.5 mil? Okay, dude. 100 mil per, yeah, 10 more grandmas there, okay. No, okay, fine, whatever, I guess. the next few banks. Iron mouse. Make the clicking worth something. Your goddamn voice. Now perhaps the Million Fingers or Taller Tellers, Affluent Bakery, there it is. Or the 50 Farms, you think? No. This first. That crud first, all day long. Yowza. 2, 3, 4. You think Taller Tellers might happen out here? 6, 7. 6, 7. I'm getting there. 8, 9, 10, 11. Screw the oatmeal, man. 12, 13. Got it. Okay. From 57 to 84. There you go. 120 mil. There you go. And then 10 more farms was 6 mil, basically. Get to the 6-figure per second already out here. Frick off with it now. Yeah, you need to do more than that. Okay. But that was quite good. And got fading luck off of that as well. Then the next one will even be the 7 golden cookies thing. For another achievement. And yeah, got you 100 mil in 45 minutes. Happy camper, like this goddamn star. Swear. Holy frick on earth. It is illegal how fast this began. Like, it's like I freaking had 100 prestige or some like, what the frick was this beginning? Now, here, get 10 more farms in it. Kinda cool. Yeah. Reap what you sow. Smoke a fat one. Eat crap. No, I swear. No. And then obviously nothing that's over 10 mil right now. No. Okay. And then I'm bored. Yeah, thank you. Million thing. Oh, dude. Curses and Grandma is gonna do a crap load now. So we clicked that about 44-ish or something. No, what the crap did we do? I have no goddamn idea. It's been really good about avoiding luckies and doing, better, more important stuff. Only one lucky so far out of 6 of them. Which is god dang insane. Yeah. What was I thinking about just now? Hang on. Yeah, Curses and Grandmas can jack those up and do way more now. Make them worth something, yeah, like even more than farms now. Now 26 upgrades and 35 achievements. Here we go, dude. Oatmeal might be a bit crud. I gotta go for the next 3 banks. Over here, 10k more per sec. Let's do that, huh? Go for the next 3 banks, then oatmeal raisin. Go for 10 grand or some quid. 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, and 3.7. And then let's not leave the temples lonely. I got the first. No, the first temple upgrade is 200 mil. That'll be a sec. I got the goddamn Click Olympics, right? I got the Iron Mouse. That's a bit out there, though. That could be dang near 1,000 right there. Some cursors. That'd be good. 2 grand per click. Oh, a click frenzy right now would not be okay. I'd be mad, actually. Holy crap. Next 10 crap dumb cursors. Now 100,000%. It's just a waiting game. You know what? We might be dang near due for the next cookie, honestly. Yeah, 1 billion under an hour. I'm not sure. if folks can if they can sub 7, well under 10 minutes a meal, do you think a billion under an hour, you think? By somebody just having it all be, click frenzy by a wicked strat, maybe. Who the living knows at this point? But I cannot. There's no freaking way I can early bird it now. There's no way. I don't know where it is. I have to be mad fast on it. That's 3. That's 9. I'll be waiting. In paradise, apparently, for the next golden cookie. The next few mines, right? Now, if we can get a move on, oh yeah, I'll get the 7. I'll get the 7. I'll get the 6, 7 golden cookie thing this time. I cannot early bird it. It won't be possible. I don't know where the god dang thing will be. I'll be looking and looking and looking all around town for it. It'd be a 2 for 1 early bird, and then whatever the goddamn 7 thing is. I won't have a clue or a way of knowing until then, though. I do some crap like this on the cursor. If I'm just all over the place. I'm just like a Zozo back and forth infinity sign bullcrap thing, maybe. If I can see if I can snag the 2 for 1. You suck actual, I swear. It was like under the face cam, basically, where it was. Can't see that. Yeah, you early bird, you gotta be... Oh, God. I think on a freaking cookie store, perhaps. And it was a lucky, by the way, with a piece of junk. It was a fair amount on my oatmeal. Could have gotten more with that, perhaps, but oh well, I'm not going to save scum just for a dumb upgrade. But I got my lucky cookie, and then I got that waiting for me now. Almost an hour on the video. Those do a fair amount. That's all. Okay, what kind of crap would that do? That'd be 26? Okay. And then it's kind of making you work for it now at this point as you approach the billions, honestly. Not even 3 already, sorry. But that was doing a fair amount. So that just happened about a moment ago, like an hour, be the number 8, I guess, or some crap. And it better be better than a lucky. It better be, if it's a... There's a third... This camera's going off. If there's a third one, I'm done. Oh my god. No, just a regular frenzy. I think I'm pretty solid here. Then the kitten helpers were a massive help, obviously. Literally, it's their job. 10 more factories. Nope. Oh, the next 3 of them, though. Excuse. That was good. The 19th one... I think it's it. Oh, god dang, it's a billion. It's the next one. That sucks. Now, I guess, obviously, it's like a billion in total, like a million per second. Is the crud up next, I guess. 40 of them, and 20 of them, and 10 of them, and 5 of them, and 1 of them. Right? Get a nice and fast start, but you're kind of waiting a bit for a few minutes between each golden cookie. Want the banker grandmas eventually. Then about the 25 factory thing, achievement upgrade thing, crap piece of pick thing. I swear. How about both of those? How about both of those crudden things? 111% ago. The next 2 banks for some crud. And you're just kind of picking away at your buildings at this point, obviously. Those happen piece of cake now. And grandmas do a fair amount. Does it do more than it says? That says 150. Did more than that. It was like 4 or something. So I think because of all the, general CPS multipliers and kitten crap and all the goddamn cursor and grandma crud, the cursors and grandmas, what it says they do per building, might be way more than that, honestly. I think it is. I'm getting thousands more from these grandmas. I'm gonna go for 70 grandmas, the long way, the dumb way, right? I can't click on any stupid crud. I can't do nothing else. What are some? Okay, I should go ahead and check it. What are some easy free achievements? What's in a name? Tiny cookie and tablet addiction, obviously. Olden days. There's one. The info menu down to the very bottom and click on the small picture of a Madeline. What the frick was that doing there? What the crap? What the hell? For years, I've never known that was a thing. Another freebie right there. What the crap was that? So there you go. Easy early shadow achievements. Obviously, if you're cheating, right? La 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 la. Dunking it. Shadow achievements are useless though for. This dude says 7. Ascending 100 times, yeah, no. Change name, dunk. Shrink it horizontally. Find the forgotten Madeline. Shrink the screen horizontally until the crap-dumb thing says help. News, help! How does it know what size your screen is? And then it says, help, I'm getting squished. I'm sorry. Oh, is that 7 or 8 then? What is it at? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 again. But what? And then sell the grandma. 8. There's like 8 or 9, actually. There's like a ton of easy crap at the start. We're at 18 mil now, by the way. You didn't miss it, did you? You didn't miss the goddamn thing, did you? I may have. When was it? No. It's about now. Give or take. Can get about 4 frickin' banks here and do more than a temple, honestly. Either that or nothing. No. Might get my next temple finally. Then I guess I'll try. You gotta be looking hard. It comes in like a goddamn. There's no way. I'm gonna try again. There's no freaking way. Like I can't look everywhere at once, dude. There's no damn way in hell. Like what? But there's a third click frenzy. $300. I'm actually done. I'm gonna get to 1 billion like an hour and 15. I can dang near get a tower. Okay. What do I do with all that? Should I save some of that, actually? I don't know what to do with all that. You can't early bird. It has to be a freaking... be a storm or something. Early bird is so much tougher than fading luck because you know where it is, man. But I feel like I should actually kind of be smarter. Like I blow it all on a tower, for example, or... should I save what I earn from a click frenzy? It says no. Should I save? Shouldn't I save just a little bit of it? What is the optimal bank target? So you gotta spend all this crap, like, okay, what would this do? This would be the freaking temple thing, that'd be an 18, that'd be an ew amount, honestly. Not if I buy 5 more or some crap. Like, could I buy 3 or 4 more of those to go for like 30 or 40 something, and then I get the golden idols? That'd be a decent amount. But what is... lucky appears on a frenzy only during your goddamn thing, blah blah blah. And then you're just talking crud. Okay. But there was 500 mil in an hour. There it is. Thanks to a third click frenzy. 8 of them amongst the first 8, and 3 of them are a click frenzy. Sorry right now. I'm not sure what the optimal strat here is. I'm thinking is buying the next couple temples to, you know, make it do more, like 20 or 30 something, even 40, and then get the golden idols. Either that, or go for the banker grandma. It might be that, honestly, because everything else is a bit ugh. Because a tower might just do like 20 or 30, and I could probably make this do more than that. How about the banks? 26, yeah. Like a boom, boom, boom. And then 40 is a bit much. Think I'll just wait, honestly. Then I'll get 55 more off of that. Heck yeah. Think I'm playing it smart here for my click frenzy. To go from 163 to like 218 or 290, yeah, 218. That'd be smart as crud. Yeah. And I guess the goal is either a billion or a mil per sec, one or the other. Might be a mil per sec at this point, because we are already about 3 minutes out from the next golden cookie. Yeah, you're just feeding me free click frenzies. Among the first 8, 3 of 8 have all been click frenzy. You lucky as God dang to be filming this quick. It's an absolute miracle start. Got to halfway to a billion in an hour. Might get there in under an hour and a half at this point. And then bam, 218. That was a pretty freaking decent amount. Yeah, then millions are a piece of cake at this point, obviously, and I would love to get, you know, some other crit. We can get there, honestly. 2.1 mil in 10 seconds, so that is like... we're getting roughly 12 or 13 mil a minute. So... that is still a few minutes, I think, to the freaking peanut butter cookies and some other, you know, freaking... the genetically modified cookies, and then the goddamn scissors and credit cards, these two. This is still a few minutes, I think. Unfortunately, or I can either, you know, get those or max out over the banker grandmas, right? Then if some insane crap happens again, the first few towers or some BS, Might go for 40 achievements already. If I'm not there yet. 2 away, yeah. No, about a moment or 2 away from the goddamn thing. You just cannot do an early bird where you freaking... Like, I have to guess accurately where it comes in to freaking do that, man. Takes a good 40 to 50 mil to get 7 more banks. A plus 2% on the peanut butter cookies. You know, that can be pretty solid. But $6,000 from the farms, decent. But how would, after I buy some of those, like a 30 or 40 more, with them be pretty freaking solid? Okay. Here we go again. Same sob story of me missing it. It'd be like in the freaking corner or some crap. There's no way, dude. Like, I promise you, I'm darting around the screen. There's no goddamn way. Like, it's transparent at first. It blends in with crap. You can't freaking see the first second of that. Excuse. Not sure it's possible here yet. Might be too hard. I am looking. The game saved. It scared the crap out of me. I think we're due. Hold up. Hello, game. It was about that 1 hour mark was the last one. Look at it now at 1 hour and 8. Should be about there's a freaking temple right there even. It should be about an hour-ish. Yep, there's still crap. It was up there. A fairly visible spot as well. Still can't do it. There's just no goddamn way. You can't guess that bullcrap, man. Get the scissor-resistant credit cards now, actually. Bam! Click it, go to the goddamn... Bring the CPS up as well. About 30 here to get to 15 banks. Get the banker grandmas too as well. Yows! I think there's 25. There's 30. There's 35. He would do it right now. There's 50. Yeah. 55. 60. Yeah. And then max out whatever's left. There's 10, 15, there's 20 and 25, maybe 30. 320, that was like 100,000 per sec or some crap. There you go. Yep, a billion, like an hour and 15. Wanna go for that, Gordon? Swear. Now, 10 of anything, 10 mines, 50 mines is 60, which is entirely doable, actually. And then 100, you think we'll go for 100 cursors in this video? I'm done. That does a fair amount now. Eventually towers, right? About an hour, 15 or 16, 17-ish. Use the next frickin' cookie, the 10th one. And that one could be the guy that brings us over to a billion. To a billion. To a B for Bill Clinton. Billion. Bravo. Bravo class airspace. Should I waste it on that crap or go for 50 mines? What do you... 15,000 per sec? Or 6,000. And I gotta go for the achievement here. So, 55. I guess I'll wait for 10 mines. 50 mines, right? Then go for 25 factories for the upgrade, right? And then eventually, same thing for banks. And eventually, how about Priestess Grandma is eventually coming up here. And then perhaps even 100 cursors. God, it is 92 outside. It is so hot. Here in freaking late July. It's like the hottest time of the year right now. You know what? I think it has yet to be 100. It is. Because we're getting rained on a card. There's storms coming through instead. It is like 92. Oh, here we go. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 102, 104, 105. There it is. Never mind. Excavations. How do you excavate my site after that? Crap. 105 in a few days. God, man. And then, of course, 10 more of them would be a lot cheaper, actually, and do more. 15,000. Whatever that was right now. It is even cheaper than the goddamn peanut butter cookies. Thinking 10 more factories, and then 10 more farms, and then peanut butter and genetically modified cookies. To kind of scooch things along to 340, 350. And let's go for a mil per sec, like an hour and a half. I swear, dude. You can start fast, dude. Oh, this crap. Zoned out for a sec, there it is. Yeah, for the sweatshop. And okay, that's why you go for that. Yes, sweaty indeed, 45 more. And actually, even a freaking temple is cheaper than that crap, I swear, dude. Obviously, sweatshop first, then peanut butter cookies. And then the thing coming up, right? If there's a fourth one, we are quitting this video. I'll get to 1 billion right now. If there's a fourth one. It was like an hour and 8 was the last one. So number 10 coming up. If there's a fourth one, I'm done. I'm actually done if there's a fourth one. I can't believe this. People as happy as they are if there's a fourth one. Swear. What are you doing? Should be here fairly soon. You can forget early bird, man. It's not gonna happen yet. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I was gonna say, phew. Like my heart skipped a beat just now. That's gonna be a freaking click frenzy. But I can get a goddamn sweatshop though. Sweaty. Now, use a lot. You can do like 100 cursors, I think. Hang on. What the crap? Yeah. Let's do 100 of mice and men or whatever. 100 cursors. 60. 70. Like easy as well. 80. Sugar lumps. I reached 1 billion, so where's the goddamn achievement then? Of mice and men, world famous bakery. There's 2 more. We're at 41. Are we gonna go for goddamn square? Like, should I keep going? Hold on. Frick that, man. I don't know what to get here, I'm not gonna lie. I guess the peanut butter crunch. I don't know what else, man. You're kinda making no sense. I guess I'll spend the rest on a 7th temple right now. Go for there, stinger 500,000. Yeah, okay. Yep, that was 1 billion an hour and 17. There you go. We just got world famous bakery. It takes no achievements on it to go hardcore. But it just said that I got lumps there. Yeah, I think my thing is covering that. It's fine. Well, I got to 1 billion. And then I'm on full gain, full backlight comp. I guess I'm gonna try 1 million per second, like under an hour and a half. And that's where I'm stopping for now. Like, who the crud knows? But this was some retarded quick, because there's no freaking way I'm gonna go for rank 3 here in part 1. I can't go for, what? 50 factories, 100 grandmas, 10 mil per sec. Like, it's not gonna happen, there's no way. Like, am I gonna sit here for a massive part 1 and go to freaking rank 3 on the first part? Golly. Now a tower ought to do a stupid amount. I guess I'll get the freaking genetically modified cookies out of my face, fine. See what that can do. 6,500. Okay, well, that's an okay amount. It's like an hour and 25 for 6 issues, the number 11. Okay. 91 degrees. And I guess those just gotta come up, both of them do. 10 more of them, 10 more of them. Could be, you know, a few thousand more. Could be 10,000 more or some crap. Then, yeah, 10 more banks. That would be a sec right now. That's good, that's good. I guess I'll wait again. Got to 1 billion in 77 minutes. I swear. First time ever going that fast on a freaking legit game. Got to 1 billion in 77 right now. There's, you kind of just, in this first bit, all you can really do is just kind of wait a few minutes, wait around for the next frenzy or click frenzy to send things flying. Was there a 4th one yet? No, I don't think so. But if there is, I'll retire from filming this game and be done. If I get 4 in this freaking video, I've already gotten 3 click frenzies. Like, those are rare, and you're over here farming them. It is a million per second, obviously, is one. And then 50 factories might be one eventually. But all that kind of crap is way out there, not gonna lie. 50 upgrades is another one. Like, what am I doing to the goddamn? Am I just gonna sit here and buy a few more of them? That was like dang near 40 more actually for 5 more banks. From 420 something to 460. Then perhaps the next temple or two, and then please. I think it'd be insane if you sent this thing skyrocketing one last time. God, I swear. Go for like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 billion. There is 20 banks for 469 basically per second. Then we're about 3 or 4 minutes out from the next golden cookie. Maybe one of the last ones for this video here. It's been here an hour and a half. Right. These both need to go up. And they can do a pretty solid goddamn amount, actually. Oh yeah, that will now do like... a couple thousand... yeah, like over 10 grand more off of those. 10 more of each of those. Waiting. No. There's that. About 3 grand more right there. Beep beep. Swear. Or would it be right about now? Actually, no. I'm not sure. Fairly soon, though. Yeah, we need 10 more grandmas. I was good, okay. They are somewhat mentally sane now. I'm just lucky, okay. I was hoping to be so insane, though, dang it. Been out like about an hour and a half for 31. It's number 12 now. 10 more grandmas for a pretty good amount. Okay, 12 more. There you go. I get 19 more from temples. You kind of get the point. I might try and just go for like a... maybe one last good thing. Right? To get a mil per sec, and then I'm good, and then rank 3 isn't happening yet, obviously. But it was first a billion total, and then a million per second is where I leave off on part 1. Waiting. Might just buy another temple or two to get 500 thou till the next hopefully big thing happens. Is this Mountain Dew any good still? It was like a warm piss, but alright. Chug that for some reason. I was that desperate for, a drink of anything. They're now both done. Incredible. We're still 4 minutes out. You're being a bum, dude. I can't wait to get to snag one of these. Billion fingers from the mice and men. Good God. Did that just say by 10? Oh my crud. 500,000. It takes only a million, is only 2 seconds. So if 10 mil was 20 seconds, that means 30 mil a minute. Shouldn't be that only 2 minutes to go to the next temple and then the next cookie, hopefully. It's been a mad fast episode, and here's the last half hour or so. It's kind of the slow part, right? As you cross into a billion. Na, 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 na. Wow, 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 wow. Still a fair ways out, god dang. It's not like you can fast forward, a few minutes. Because golly, this is stupid. Probably not gonna say a whole lot until he gets here. Here, the Dr. Pepper's 210 calories. The Mountain Dew is how much more? 240. What is in Mountain Dew? Makes it that much worse. On your caloric intake. 9, Temple. 52232225222232222225225355222. Swear to quit. 70 farms is a pretty fair amount. No. Yeah, I was asking chugging that Mountain Dew a few minutes ago. Had no idea there was the stupid help thing in the ticker, and then there was a goddamn Madeline looking thing at the bottom of the goddamn. Swear. Two more free ones right there. I had no idea. Makes it easy. Just now at 30. You kinda suck. And we are still a good moment or two away from the number 12 finally getting here. And please move this operation, because that was a boring, long haul, 5 to 8 minutes there. There's huge beams of, pretty dim light on the wall here to my right with the freaking window here. Like 8 o'clock, sunset, and they're all the smoke and crap. It's like, you can't see that in here, could you? Yes, you can. Look at that. Right there. I really thought it came. See here, man. Yeah, don't miss your crap dumb thing here. Oh, I swear. Get the next temple for 541, and then please forget this through the. If it's a frenzy. I swear. No more click frenzies, huh? I'm not gonna save scum that because it'd be dumb, but a frenzy is a little. I'm not gonna lie now. I think momentum is kind of dying down. I can't buy you a ton of more crap. I can't get a tower from that now. What, like that? What even was that? More grandmas, I think, can be sick. Should I try and save up and go for the first tower finally? You're not gonna get there in time, excuse me. Billion fingers, there you go. There was something. Yeah. That's how you do it. Maybe go for another one here, some crap. I guess that was okay. Went from 540 to 700 was a fair amount. And I suppose one last plus 2%, right? 7/20th, about 180,000 more per second off of that. Pretty good amount, hour 36. Yeah, I was fixing the camera before I was doing that golden cookie nonsense. I guess it needs even more brightness now. Who the crud knows how long this will be, honestly? Till I'm freaking done. Doing my thing. And it's like, damn, hour 40 until the number 13 comes along. We kind of being crap. All of a sudden it was back-to-back click frenzy, and now it's like lucky frenzy, in a freaking slow part as well. Thanks a lot. But it is a mil per sec is the general idea here. And then a billion handmade would be sick. I think a 2%er does about 14.4 more at this point, which is that's a good amount. And then I'm gonna need some crap like Lucky Day for you to hurry this up. But that should come off camera. Is I might just try and film like 1 or 2 more golden cookies, however long it takes, you know. How long was the first part one? Let us check. Where is my... There it is. Hello? My part 1 was over 2 hours. Okay, this may not be that long. Yeah, no funky crap to click on now, dude. Here comes a hazelnut. I did 15 more per sec right there. Yeah, 14.4. Yeah. It is just a whole lot of waiting between the golden cookies now. Please don't be unlucky. Please be something good. Please. There is 2 billion, like an hour and 30, in 105 minutes, 2 billion cookies. It's definitely slowed down a bit. I'm relying on, one last lucky click frenzy to send us hopefully through 1 million per second. And I've been stuck at 41 for a good 15 to 20 or some quid. Even over that. Probably half an hour at this point. We are still 3 to 4 minutes out from the goddamn thing. I can scroll now. I see my little 10 temples down there. The first tower should be nice. Better do freaking 50 plus, or then you're 100 per. I guess we kind of read a bedtime story or count to 100, no idea. Till it comes, because you can't really do a whole lot. I can try and buy a few more things over here. Until the next one comes along, I guess so. These two, holy crap, hang on. Oh no, they do a stupid amount, never mind, swear. Yeah, I mean, but it says they do more. Should I always be buying over here? I guess. What was it before just now? Like 7? Oh, no, yeah, that was like 22 more. Yeah, I guess. So yeah, keep buying. I guess always buying just to heck with whatever else. 760. There you go. Let's get the next factory. 3,500 more. Until bad lucky number 13 comes along in a couple minutes. And if it ends off in one last hurrah, one last fourth one, to shoot us to freaking 5 or 10 billion in total. I reckon a click frenzy does, could do 500 to a billion plus at this point. I guess whatever's the cheapest, always buy that. And then of course the thing is coming up in a minute here. Finally. Everything is officially over 10 mil to buy now. There it is. Okay, it was a goddamn lucky. It wasn't even a mil as well. When I'm buying crap. What was that? Okay, dude. Trying to fork over the dough for a mil per sec, and you're screwing the whole operation with a goddamn lucky after I have to wait for 7. Okay, the golden cookies are a piece of crap now. Yeah, lucky frenzy, lucky frenzy, lucky frenzy. Like it's like freaking half an hour plus out the window. Come on, dude. Be better than that crap. Maybe it will be that long as you suck. Is a mil per second in under 2 hours not possible? I could have been there by now, but the RNG is kind of sucking. I don't know, it was amazing about an hour ago. But it's a piece of junk now, dude. That is 30. That is huge. That is a good 12 right there. Some crap. Bam, bam. Right. To go for 8. Just 1 mil right here is the only goal, I guess. And if I keep picking away at factories and mines or grandmas or some crap, then I'll frickin' get there. It's only about 10 or 20 seconds to get back to the next building. It's pretty fast. There's a factory, yeah. Here is 800,000 per sec. No. How about the banker grandmas? There's an idea. But I bet they will be 70 mil, though. Which is fine. Do that right now, honestly. The banker grandmas. That's a smart investment. Yeah, I got crazy mellow and tame here at the end. Because the golden cookie RNG kind of plummeted. One more for like 40. And then banker grandmas. To cash in some more crud. What exactly do they do? Makes the grandmas do twice as more. We'll get 28,000 more plus. These get plus 1% more. Plus 85% more CPS. Oh, yeah, that could take us over it. I have no idea. But we can go to 70 mil, dude, like a freaking... In like what? like a minute and a half, honestly. Here's 25. Where in the... No. That's not the right one, you idiot. The acid-proof vault. Here. It is still enough to go to over a mil. On 700, never mind. How long would that take? 100 seconds is 80 mil. Yeah, we're not waiting half an hour for that. You give us something, please. Get the goddamn acid-proof volts and go over a mil per second, and maybe find the freaking lucky day for a goddamn change. Approaching 10,000 clicks. And please stop going back and forth, you know, generic bullcrap. Because you know what, 10 more temples, you know what that is? Over $1 billion. Crud that. At this rate, the acid-proof volts might be the cheapest way, but it's goddamn expensive, I swear. That's just like 89. That still won't be enough. That's still goddamn expensive as a living excuse. I would really appreciate one last lucky on here. That'd be so clutch. The hour and 45, I think it is. 1 cookie a year. No. More than that, dude. I bought more than that downstairs, dude. Just kind of waiting for you now. One more. You've gone back and forth between Lucky and Frenzy and Lucky and Frenzy. What happened if 3 of 8 was a click frenzy? Bring that back. What happened to that, man? I think even a frenzy right here can be pretty decent. Take us to about 5 mil per sec. How would that only do like 70 something mil? How the crap? Would it not do more than that? It sounds like waiting 100 years till something happens and getting the goddamn ultimate drill. See if I can't sub to a mil per second. Which it could, it's well a thing if the last few golden cookies were more cooperative and not luckies and crap. But it's dang near time for the frickin' thing. Maybe on a black screen here I can see it better. After that game save for 7 minutes since the previous one, it's within this minute. I would love me one last freaking thing. You know. Hello. Or should I buy Lucky Day, honestly? To have more golden cookies twice as often, once every couple minutes or some quite more often. And then get us back to a mil per sec nice and fast. Hopefully, or some crap. It's an hour and 46. It should be like here. These things love being random as far as when they pop up. being generic as crap on your RNG and your luck. There's a 3. I know that a tower will not be enough to get it over the goddamn. All I can do is milk this and spam click it. And try and desperately go for a 7, but I won't get there in time. Yeah, there's 500 mil. This won't get there, dude. Quit right-clicking, excuse crap. Says who it won't get there. Oh, it well made it, never mind. Says who it won't get there. Sorry, there's a mill cookie vortex. That's kind of all I was talking about, was that crap. Okay, I guess it worked, and then the RNG is just being slow right now, so we're done. Got to a mil per second under to like an hour and 50, like an hour and 47 or 8 or something. Yeah, like an hour and 48. Yeah, that's good for part 1. It began strong, the last half hour or so RNG sucks, while the last 4 or 5 golden cookies. I'm gonna come back like either tonight or tomorrow when this thing has better RNG. I get lucky day, and I get workers and crap going on, and get through the billions and trillions perhaps even. Deep into rank 3, into the trillions, buy towers and shipments and alchemy labs or some quid. And we have more progress the next day or 2, so see ya.